Okay guys, it's that time again. Basically what it is, your piezos are in, as you can see, and they're all wired and ready to go. What I have done here since the last time is I've soldered them all on together down to one wire, which has obviously your hot wire and your negative wire, but we'll get to that in a minute. If you're changing your scratch plate while you're following along and you're changing some of your pickups, then this is the section that you need to be looking at. If you're not, and you are, if you're transferring over to a new scratch plate, then obviously you need to move all of these into here. I'm not doing that. I've replaced pickups are in, humbuckers in. I showed you in the previous video how to coil tap. Don't worry about this wire for now, we'll come to that later. All I'm doing is literally taking these and putting them in here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to solder all those up, and also basically how to put your piezo in as well. Nice little top tip for you here guys, keep it neat. If you are going to be reopening the guitar again at some point, try and keep your wires a little bit long, give yourself a little bit, it's just ease of maintenance and things like that. Don't know if you can see here, I'll move in a little bit. I've run my wires through a piece of heat shrink. If you don't have that, you can use a cable tie, or you can use a piece of insulation tape or something. It just keeps everything nice and neat and stops it from pulling. All your negative wires, basically, I like to screw them all together now. You can tin them if you wish and then solder them together, because they all go to the same place anyway. These obviously go for different pickups. There's your mid pickup, there's your bridge pickup, and this one, which is a little bit long at the moment. Ever so long. Don't leave it that long, guys. You know, you want about 6 or 7 inches or something, even if you have to coil it slightly or tack it up a little bit with a cable tie, that's fine. So I'm going to transfer all of this into here, show you how to solder the individual terminals. It's dead easy guys, it's literally, if you're unsure and you don't want to get messed up, then take one off, solder it, take another one off, solder it, just trace which pickup goes to which terminal. All switches are slightly different, so I'm not going to cover this a little bit too much. If you're unsure and you've got a poor memory, a bit like me, take a picture of it, you know, might be slightly easier, at least then you've got a point of reference if you mess up. Okay, so let's get down to it. Okay peeps, so everything is in. I've only tightened it up hand tight for now because there's no point, just in case you need to move anything. Pickups are in, obviously the separate wiring for the new pickups is over here because we're not looking at that for the moment. I just thought I'd show you, it's a little bit difficult, I'll see if I can get it. Basically the way that the switch works, obviously this is the neck end, this side. So your neck forward pickup is the very first one here. Your middle is here, you can see the screwdriver there. And obviously this is your bridge one here. So all your pickup wires, your hot wires, which are generally the coloured wires, Fender decided to use this kind of thing. You can see yellow here. Okay. All of them are slightly different. They go to the corresponding terminals for your bridges, for your terminals for each of your pickups. All your earths, like I said, they get screwed together and they go to here, as you can see. So you can see all the wires, all 3 wires are coming in straight to the first volume pot, which is here. Okay, because that's the master volume pot. Because on the Stratocaster obviously it just has one, and then obviously it splits off. One goes to your bridge, there's your middle, and right at the front, if I can get it here, it's a bit of an awkward one, this wire here is your your neck pickup. In the middle there are several wires as well, obviously they come in from your input, so you have an input going in and then it splits it off to your different pickups. So next part of this is going to be soldering these in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to solder the wire for the humbucker onto here, but we are going to be doing a bit of work on this terminal in the next part, okay, because this is where we're going to be wiring in our Piezzo. So go and solder this in. I think everybody can solder. Take it nice and slowly, people. Don't be burning your fingers off, because they take no prisoners, believe me. Try and get a nice job, and yeah, I'll do that now and then I'll come back to you. Okay guys, so we're in here, soldered basically onto the 5-way switch. We have the neck pickup, which is in white. We have the bridge pickup, the middle pickup should I say, which is also in yellow. That's all soldered on. Now, all pickups have, in whatever guitar, they all have basically a the earth itself. They're all joined together. Okay, they all attach onto your volume pot somewhere, and it just creates one big earth circle, which stops any hum or buzz or anything that you get. And then obviously everything metal on the guitar is connected to that as well, such as your bridge and other bits and bats. Okay, so the humbucker is in on the earth side, and so is the piezo side. That's done as well. Okay, now these two wires, one white wire here, that's the one for the humbucker, and also, if you can just see here, that's the one for the piezo. Now, we need to do a little bit of wiring trickery here. We need to be a bit of a wizard here. And I've drawn it out on a piece of paper, which I'm going to show you now, and I'll also put it on the end of the video as well for you to follow. But what we're going to basically be using is one of these. This is a miniature 3-way toggle switch. So basically, like you get on a Les Paul, you know, it's got 3 positions. It's got say pickup 1, pickup 2, and then pickup 1 and 2 at the same as well. 6 terminals on the back, and then I'll show you how to wire this on a piece of paper. But basically, in a nutshell, what you're trying to do is, because we're attaching both of these wires in essence to one terminal at the back, which is going to be the bridge terminal, the bridge terminal, we need a switch in the way so that they're not all running at the same time. So we need this here is your hot wire, okay, and you've also got a hot wire on this as well. Hot wire is just basically like a positive and a negative. Negative is your ground wire, positive is normally the slightly thinner wire on the inside. They can be different colours, but for this, these are both white. They have to go through the switch, and they have to be basically on or off, or in this case with a 3-way switch, they can be both on together as well. Okay, so I'll show you the piece of paper now.